Hi, this is Pastor Dale. We are planning on reopening our church for public worship on a limited basis starting July 19th at 9 a.m. And I wanted to do a short video of what you might expect to encounter as you come to our worship service this first Sunday that we're open. So let me go through some of the details with you. If you come in the Wesley Lounge from the north door, or the back parking lot near the Carney Center, you'll come in, you'll notice these blue markers on the floor. These are to keep people socially distanced as you come in. Please wait until the people ahead of you are clear and then move up to the next blue marker. You'll have no bulletins to pick up because they're already in the pews. There'll be an usher here to give you some instructions. Everybody will be required to wear a face mask at all times in the building and keep 6 feet apart as much as possible. If you feel sick or have symptoms of COVID-19, we ask that you please stay home and watch our service on YouTube. And the bathrooms are fully stocked and ready to go with supplies, and you can wash your hands. We also will have hand sanitizers and face masks available at each entrance to the sanctuary. Should you forget your face mask, we'll have a disposable one available for you. When you arrive at the door here, you'll meet the ushers and they'll give you guidance as to where you can sit when you enter the sanctuary. As you enter the sanctuary, if you are a family, you'll be seated over on the outer end of the pews near the windows on both sides. If you're an individual coming, you will sit on the aisle side of the pews. So if I'm an individual, I'm going to enter and I'm going to come around the front. And any pew that has a candle pole in it is not available for seating. So you'll notice that every other pew has got a candle holder in it, and those pews are not available for seating. There will be no bulletins in those pews. You'll notice there is a bulletin in the pew without a candle holder. On the aisle side, there's one bulletin, and on this first short pew, there's one bulletin on the other side as well. But as we move back to a full-size pew, you'll notice there are 3 bulletins on that side, the outside near the window. We ask that families from the same household all sit together with your children with you, and individuals will be seated on the aisle side of the pew. When you're seated in the pews, please try to keep 6 feet between you and other people in the pews. That will keep you socially distanced appropriately. If you come in the front doors or the south entrance, the main doors, you'll notice again we have tape down on the floor to keep people socially distanced. We'll have ushers at that door as well who will give you guidance and direction as to where you can sit, and remind you that you must wear a face mask at all times in the building. We will have, as I mentioned earlier, disposable face masks and hand sanitizer available. The ushers will also be taking attendance and marking your name off on a sheet here so that we can contact trace in the event that there is somebody who tests positive down the road and we need to contact everybody and let them know of a possible exposure. So the ushers will mark you off on their list as attending. They'll give you guidance as to where you can sit. Again, don't sit where there's a candle pole in the pew sit in the pews that do not have a candle holder, and families will enter and go towards the window side of the aisles, of the pews rather, and individuals will come in and sit on the aisle side. Now, if there are extra seats on the window side after families have been seated, individuals may sit there, but to start with, we're going to have our individuals seated on the aisle and families on the window side. Also, we have 5 seats up in our balcony for an overflow. If that is needed, we have 5 seats up in the balcony, and you may sit anywhere. There is a bulletin. There are bulletins placed in the seats already socially distanced, and you may sit in any of those seats. The balcony can be accessed by stairs on either side of the main entrance. Ushers will sit in the back once everybody has arrived and we're ready to begin the service. If the ushers are a couple living in the same household, they may sit together. If they are of different households or not related, they will sit by themselves at the back. We will have our music director, myself as pastor, and 2 singers sitting up on the altar. The 2 singers will be seated on either side at the far end of the choir pews. Those pews will be moved back so that we can accommodate a plexiglass shield on each side. There will also be a plexiglass shield in front of the pulpit because the singers and myself as pastor, when I'm leading worship, if you want to hear me, I can't have my face mask on. Therefore, I'll be behind a plexiglass shield to protect everybody. When I am not leading worship, or when the singers are not singing, we will be masked, as is everybody else. We will have all the windows open. We will have the side door open with a fan there. And we will have the front door open with a fan there to provide ventilation. We will also have the ceiling fans on to provide ventilation. Our information from the conference and from research is that it is best practice when you have an enclosed space such as the sanctuary and you have all your windows and doors open, that the ceiling fans actually help promote ventilation from those open sources to the outside. And so we will have them on. In the colder temperatures, when we have those closed, we will have the ceiling fans off so that we do not stir up the air. But we will have them on when we have everything opened up to provide plenty of ventilation. If we reach capacity in the sanctuary as far as seating goes, and our capacity is about 50 to 55 people with the overflow up in the balcony, we will begin seating people over in the Carney Center. Our intent is to use Zoom to video the service, and we will display it on the big screen TV over in the Carney Center. There are already chairs over there that are socially distanced in front of the TV so that you can watch from over there. There will be a collection plate over there. If you want to leave your offering in the collection plate over there, that you may do so. As you notice, there's also a collection plate at each entrance to the sanctuary, and you may leave your offering in those collection plates as well. At the end of the service, I will be dismissing the congregation by rows, starting from the back and moving forward, so that we don't have too much congestion at the doors and people bumping into each other. And I guess that's about it. We did do a short video with our ushers for this first Sunday so that they could practice and see how this will all work. So I'm adding that to this video so that you may see how the ushers will be responding and directing you as you come in. Looking forward to worshiping together even in this different era of COVID-19 with the restrictions that we have. We will do the best we can. It'll just be good to see everybody's face. God bless. We'll see you on Sunday.
Good morning, David. Good to see you this morning. Welcome to our service. And you go on in and we'll help you see.
Oh, I thought you were starting over. Good morning, David.
Good morning.
So that we're able to seat as many people, I'm going to make it
As possible.
so that we're able to seat as many people as possible with social distancing. We're asking that individuals sit on the inside of either aisle and families to sit on the outside. So if you want to, I got to do this over.
That's
I
okay.
just did that as
It's all right.
because I didn't say
The poll?
polls again.
So David can ask the question. Can I sit where there's a poll?
Good spot.
Yes, I'm sorry, we're not using the aisles with the poles.
Oh, okay. Very good.
All right.
Are you still recording?
That's one thing you can actually say.
Yeah, I
If
did.
you're an individual, you'll find a single bulletin where you can sit.
Good. Good morning, Linda. Welcome to our service.
Good
We're going
morning.
to check you off to make sure we take attendance here.
Okay.
Good to see you. We are asking that everybody wears masks at the services
Oh,
for
really?
protection of everybody, yes.
Why do I have to do that?
That's so everybody can be protected. The safety of everybody in the congregation is our primary importance here.
Okay, what if I forget my mask?
I have masks here that we can give you if you need a mask.
Yeah. Okay, so I should put my mask on?
Put your mask on, please, yes?
All right. Okay.
Okay, very good. And Kathleen will help get you seated.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I can't just go in and sit anywhere I'd like?
No, we have to practice good social distancing skills here, so
Uh-huh.
we have to keep people spaced out.
Okay.
Enjoy the service.
Thank you.
Good morning, Linda.
So I understand I can't just sit where I want to sit?
No.
I usually sit over there
In
by the
order,
window.
in order for us to maximize and get the most people in here that we can with doing social distancing, we need you to sit in an aisle without the pole.
Without a pole.
Right.
Okay.
And individuals were sitting on the inside of the aisles to allow more space and the families on the outer edges.
So I'm by myself, so I have to sit in by the aisle? I can't sit by the window?
Right, that's in order for us to have a 6-foot distance for a family to sit.
Uh-huh. Can I sit with a friend?
No, only if you're living in the same household are we allowed to sit together.
Okay, so I'm by myself today, so I have to sit by myself in this.
Or the Carney
By the
Center is
center.
also open if you want to sit over there. There are folding
Oh.
chairs, but they are also 6 feet apart, spaced 6 feet apart over there, and you do need your
Okay.
mask.
Okay, great. All right. Well, thank you.
Okay.
So I have to go around this way?
Yes, it'd be a lot easier because you're an individual and you're going to sit
Yeah.
on the inside.
Okay.